Watch INEC TV! Don't want to fuck
Alright, right now you're welcome to INEC TV. Thank God it's a quite wonderful Monday evening live here, and today's date is 30 January 2023. As well, you're welcome to news update as well. Today we are going to look into politics as well. As we all know now, we have a very short time actually to witness the presidential election that we're actually going on in Nigeria as well. I believe the presidential election will be coming up on the 25th of February 2023 as well. I know a lot of people are having a very high expectations. I have a lot of high motivation about who is going to actually win. For African, we have a very hard critical politics system there in Africa as well. But our major focus today, we are going to actually drive down to Nigeria. Yes, I know for most of us that are more familiar with the presidential election that we are actually hoping to take place in February as well, which we don't really have a full confirmation about that. Definitely, no, we cannot really tell you that probably that the presidential election will be held on the very day that the INEC has actually given out as well. But let's just hope by the grace of God as well that the things will actually change for good as well. I know a lot of us have a lot of very high expectations. You are looking forward for a very good successful election that will be coming up on the February, as we're all looking towards it as well. And a lot of us have a lot of good candidates as well. And you know, the major bull on this coming presidential election, and a lot of us are actually looking up to APC and PDP and also Labour Party as well. And a lot of things we have been trying to go around the nationwide to actually check what is actually going on, who are the people are actually expecting to be their coming president in 2023. But before that as well, I'd just like to stay tuned. I'll be right back after this commercial break live here.
Let's put hands together and develop our country. Let's put on together and see and make that country a great country for our children, our grandchildren, for our future. This is the time. We don't have to waste the time. We don't have to run away from our country in any way, but help to build Nigeria, and we can make it.
Alright, thank you very much for watching. Now this is where we're going to sign up. Alright, you're welcome back again to this wonderful station, INEC TV as well, live here in Europe as well. And we are out here. We are looking into politics today as well. And where are we today? We are live in Nigeria. And what is actually going on in Nigeria? We're still waiting up as well to see who is going to be the coming next president in Nigeria as well. I know we have a lot of great expectations. A lot of people have a very high motivation as well. But for me, I just believe that by the grace of God as well, because I can't really predict who is going to win, who is not going to win as well. But it's just that the way the thing is actually going right now as well, even for me, I'm quite so confused. But I just believe that in a very short time as well, we're able to get things done properly as well. But I just want to take it back to the eastern part of Nigeria as well, where we have Peter Obi that is running for the presidential candidate for Labour Party as well. And you know, it's giving a lot of speculation about Peter Obi. People are actually working towards seeing him to become the next coming Nigerian president. But I know it's not that so easy. You know, we understand how the politics in Africa, you know, how they play their game as well. But people are trying to go around the street to ask people some of the information, their expectation, what are they actually hoping to see in 2023, and who are they voting. I know a lot of them want to vote for PDP, I want to vote for APC, I want to vote for Labour Party. But right now, we know in the nation where we have a lot of opposition party, and we have a lot of issues that warrant a lot of people not to be so much confident in this coming presidential election as well. But a lot of you that actually get themselves ready, and they have this confidence that definitely as soon as they have their PVC, that will give them more assurance that definitely who they vote for will actually assume to be the coming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But the only problem that we are having right now, so I was actually going down to the eastern part of Nigeria to see who are this leader, who are they supporting? Are they supporting PDP, or are they supporting APC, or they are supporting the Labour Party, of which in PDP we have Atiku running for the presidential candidate for PDP, and also in APC we have the Jagaban, that is Turumbu, oh my god. And also in the Labour Party, you all know I was talking about the Peter Obi already. So, but in the eastern part of Nigeria, with some of our interview, try to get people opinion, and as well, I'm not talking about people on the street, I'm talking about people in government. I'm able to discover that a lot of the eastern part leaders, you know, we have a lot of top leaders in eastern part of Nigeria, not so much supports Labour Party. They are not actually support Peter Obi, and these things that actually give me a very I don't know, doubt mind, and because of the party regulation, or because of the party interest, and because of the ruling parties, a lot of them are not so much giving more support to this Labour Party presidential candidate, well, that is Peter Obi. And I don't really know, is it because of they are not so much confident about him, you know, and are they not so much sure about him? I'm talking about the Igbo right here. I'm not talking about only the eastern part. I'm talking about the Igbo leaders in party. They are not giving a very good expectations. What I was expecting from them, I've not been able to get from them. The people that is talking, that is shouting Peter Obi, I'm talking about people in the street and some of the youth and those that are actually outside the country, are doing all their best to make sure that yes, they condone a lot of people as well to actually assume that Peter Obi will be the next presidential candidate that is going to win the coming presidential election as well. You know, election politics, things that you don't really predict the way you actually see how the media platform are actually exhibiting or actually advertising the presidential candidate as well. And let's talk about the PDP. Yes, our PDP have been having some problem ever since they started this presidential from the primary as well. They're having some misconception within themselves as well. And you know, one of their strong member, I'm talking about Wike from Protagor, the governor of River State, has been having some problem with this coming presidential candidate, that is Atiku. It's just that things are not going well the way he was expecting as well, and this has bring a lot of controversy in PDP. But in APC, yes, I believe there's a lot of coordination in APC. All leaders, they are so much confident in him, and a lot of them are actually throwing his support to Turumbu. I believe the last campaign that they went in Cross River State, it was amazing as well, and also went to Gobe and other part of Nigeria as well. But let's talk about the Labour Party, because I've always seen a lot of discussion, a lot of speculation. I've been hearing some of their good job contribution as well. You see Peter Obi being our next president in Nigeria as well, but I don't know, a lot of people might not so much confident about that, and I know a lot of party are not actually agree with that as well. But I know people talk much about him, people give him a very good reputation, people believe that he's capable and his health is more fit as well to actually assume that office as well. But you know, politics is not all about your fitness, it's not all about your mentality, it's not all about your capability, it's not all about your talk, all right? It's just that they actually assume that there are some certain people that position is actually meant for at this season as well. So if you are watching me right now, so I want you to drop your comment as well and let me get your opinion also. And according to what I heard from the media, that the INEC president It's actually talking about security, that if the security is not that properly in place as well, the election might be actually postponed as well. Yes, and this is what we are expecting. And people are talking much about the situation that is actually going on right now in Nigeria, because they have actually changed money as well. And let's see what will it turn up in 2023 as well, and who is going to be your next coming president in Nigeria as well. So just make sure that as well you also follow us as well, and make sure you drop your comment below as well, and let's actually head your opinion as well, because your opinion is very important as well, and my opinion is also very important as well. These are the things that I need from you as well to able to get a very good result of what this presidential election as well, and again to make Nigeria a better place for each and every one of us as well, to have a very good time, to enjoy ourselves as well. Catch you same time, same session right here at this station as well. Bye for now. Have a very good night rest. Bye bye.
GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe. Odin gorilla got me GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe, GG vibe. Odin gorilla got me